Yellowstone is not over. Yes, you heard that right. It just released its season finale and it was quite dramatic. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. However, this was far from the end of the franchise. In fact, the finale set up 3 new storylines to be explored in the future of Yellowstone, and I can't wait to share them with you. Without further ado, let's dive in. To no one's surprise, Yellowstone's finale began with Travis, our much-beloved character. Yes, I'm being ironic. He took the stage and stole about 5 minutes of our time. I want to talk about him first. Not only to get the worst part of the episode off my chest, but also because he will play a significant role in the future of the franchise. Yes, unfortunately, this is not the last time we'll see Travis. Based on his interaction with Teeter alone, it's clear he will become the new John Dutton of the franchise. I know. Even saying this out loud breaks my heart, but it's the truth. Travis will be the leading character in the upcoming 4/6 series, with poor Teeter and Jimmy working under him. I still can't believe this is where we've ended up. Are you excited to watch 4/6 after hearing all this? Let me know in the comments. Now, on to the more exciting parts. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Jamie is dead. Yes, he's truly gone with no doubts or suspicions surrounding his murder. I have to admit, this was a terrible way to eliminate such a controversial character. Feel free to fight me in the comments, but this is how I feel. As you all know, I'm not a fan of Jamie, but he didn't deserve to be killed off this way. It was rushed, abrupt, and lacked any real substance. Beth said, "I'm going to kill you, and by the way, we sold the ranch." And Jamie was like, "What? Really? Oh my God, I'm shocked. Now I want to kill you too." Then they fought. Rip intervened at the perfect moment, and just like that, Jamie was gone. Why did Jamie have to die? He didn't order his father's killing. We all know that. Also, he was a teenager during the abortion incident with Beth. Was that really enough justification to kill him? Sure, he was a terrible son and brother, but did he deserve to die? Personally, I have my doubts, but let me know what you think. And what was with all the milk in Jamie's fridge? Did the show ever mention he had a secret obsession with milk? Anyway, he's gone, and I'm still bitter about it, mostly because I would have loved to see him in the future of the franchise. Rip's role in all this didn't sit right with me either. It felt like his entire storyline was cut short this season. He didn't have a revenge talk with Jamie or seem interested in avenging John. Was Rip even that loyal to John after all? His approach to the funeral and lack of involvement in Beth's revenge plans made me feel like he was sidelined in favor of other characters, especially Travis. Speaking of Travis, it seems like Taylor Sheridan was jealous of Rip Wheeler's popularity, so he limited Rip's screen time and importance. Let me know your thoughts about Rip's presence in the finale. Now, about Jamie's death. How did Rip and Lloyd carry Jamie's body in broad daylight without anyone seeing them? It felt like a fantasy series at this point. And how did they clean all the blood? Are Montana's forensic departments not working? Plus, how did the detective not suspect Beth for invading Jamie's home and his sudden disappearance? It feels like the show skipped over these details just to push the story forward, leaving questions for the upcoming spin-offs. Let me know your thoughts on this. The ranch being sold to the reservation was the best part of the episode, in my opinion. Seeing Thomas Rainwater tear up and the Yellowstone banner being removed was emotional and dramatic. The reservation deserved it, and I'm glad the ranch is in safe hands. But if they trusted Rainwater this much, why did John have so many issues with him over the years? What was all that fighting about? This concludes the Yellowstone Ranch chapter for sure. We're entering a new era in the franchise, one with a completely different tone. Now, what's next? Casey, Monica, and Tate are starting their own cattle business and brand. I'm happy for Casey, but it was sad to see him view the ranch and his family legacy as a burden. Will there be a spin-off for Casey's new brand? Knowing Sheridan, it's likely. Monica's character also felt sidelined this season, and I hope she gets more development in a future spin-off. Would you watch a Yellowstone spin-off with Casey and Monica leading it? Let me know. As for Beth and Rip, their new spin-off series is confirmed. They've bought a new ranch far from Montana, starting fresh. This series will be a direct follow-up to the finale, likely with a new title but a similar tone. Do you think Jamie's death will haunt them in this spin-off? The detective did say he'd stay in touch with Beth. Let me know your theories. There are still so many unanswered questions. What happened to Jamie's son? Why didn't we see market equities react to any of this? For more weekly updates and analyses about the Yellowstone franchise, make sure to like and follow. If you're curious about what will happen in 1923 Season 2, watch the video on screen.